conventional media is taken over by the new digital medias right now. From even we consider from the case of this student protest, and do you think still there is a room for independent journalism
Yes.
in the legacy news?
The young students of the youngsters of India have shown the way. Look at how many followers Ravish Kumar has, or 4 p.m. News has. Look at that. The government is trying to impose restrictions through various ways. One of them is the DP Act, the Digital Personal Data Privacy Act. The way in which other rules, the information technology intermediary rules are being changed. The government is doing its best to stifle dissension. Only in name you have Article 19(1)(a) of the Constitution of India, which is a fundamental right of every citizen. Look at the way this whole DP Act is going to finish the Right to Information Act. The Right to Information Act is still a teenager. We are going back to the days of the British, a more than century-old Official Secrets Act. This government is doing this. So we are seeing a reaction to the Godi media from ordinary people. What is Godi? Godi is a lap. What did Ravish Kumar say? The media is no longer a watchdog. The media has become a lapdog. When the dog is sitting on the lap of a powerful person, politician, businessman, and maybe mafia don, maybe a thing, it's not barking. Forget biting. It's just wagging its tail. You're talking about the media? The two richest men in India have a big media organizations which they are owning and controlling. Mr. Mukesh Ambani and Mr. Gautam Adani. You think they can control the way people think? You think they can control the way people express themselves? The youth of India have shown that you cannot. The institutions that are responsible for upholding democracy, for ensuring checks and balances in Indian society, who are they? The Election Commission of India, the Controller and Auditor General of India, the Supreme Court of India. The youth of this country have lost faith in these institutions, which is very sad, but it is true. And it is because the manner in which these institutions, the Election Commission of India, the Supreme Court of India has been acting. I've told you about the Supreme Court of India, Election Commission of India, the manner in which the SIR, the Special Intensive Revision of Voter Rolls, have taken place. 2024 Lok Sabha elections, simultaneous Vidhan Sabha elections took place in Orissa and Andhra Pradesh. In Andhra Pradesh, people were voting at 1 o'clock, according to the records. Haryana, Maharashtra, Bihar, and Bengal. Bengal reached a new height. Imagine the judge of the Supreme Court telling people, you can't vote this time because your name is not on the voter roll. If your name is on the voter roll later, you can vote next time. Can you imagine? This is what a judge of the Supreme Court, Justice Joymallo Bagchi, has said of him. This whole, not just the SIR, Bengal is another story. Maybe on some other occasion I can speak to you about Bengal and how it was happening. Look at what's happening there. Party after party has been broken. How has it been broken? Who has the money? The richest political party in the world today is the Bharatiya Janata Party. First they broke up the Aam Aadmi Party, Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray group, TMC, that's a Trinamool Congress. They'll try. They are trying again. They are trying in the run-up to the assembly elections in Uttar Pradesh. They'll try and break the Samajwadi Party. So, votes were stolen. In Ayodhya, the donations given by the people to Ram Mandir have been stolen. The same Ram in whose name the Bharatiya Janata Party came to power, the same temple that was built in Ayodhya. But the youth of our country are saying, we will not let our future be stolen.
we are witnessing such a reaction in the public, right, sir? And I will be trying to sum up our interview in two more questions. The one left is, your phone is among the first.
My phone, they have Pegasus in it.
Yeah,
The
they are already-
same Suryakant's bench is not hearing the case. A former Chief Justice of India, Justice Ramana, there was a report. There was a technical committee, there was an inquiry committee. That report is not yet public.
It was
So-
among those who targeted, right, sir? Your name was among those
Yes,
who
yes.
targeted with Pegasus spyware scandal.
On Bengal elections, I'll give you another interview, and on Pegasus, I will give you another interview.
question was
but
like-
excuse me, my time. What about my time? Will you pay me for each of these interviews?
I'll be paying them for that.
You're not Godi Media. Yeah, tell me.
Then-
I'm a self-employed professional. Yes, go on, Binoy.
Okay, sir. So I was asking you how hard for us, the journalists and the common man and the opposition leaders, opposition faces like opposition leaders or anybody who can navigate through this hostile environment.
It's tough.
Because it
but-
says that like nowadays also.
Yeah,
government's
it's
trying
very
to-
tough, but don't give up. I've been a journalist now for more than 49 years. I've entered my 50th year. Never since the emergency, 75 to 77, when I was a student, have I seen the atmosphere for independent journalism so vitiated and compromised as we see today. But we have to fight. We have to fight. The youth of this country has shown that the only way, what do you do when all the institutions that are responsible for upholding democracy, whether it be the Supreme Court or the Election Commission, and they have been totally compromised? What's the way forward? You take to the streets. That's what's happened.
In an era of post-truth narratives, disinformation, and this corporate-made news propagandas, what is your
Look, this is not new. Post-truth era that
Narratives.
we are living in. See, understand how important the social media has become in India. India has 142, 143, 145 crore people. You look up the website of the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, TRAI, you'll find there are 120 subscribers. That means there are 120 SIMs, SIM, subscriber identity modules that have been issued by the government. I'm not saying it, the government is saying it. That means in most parts of India, earlier this was cities. Now all over India, even the most rural, remote and rural area, there are more SIMs than human beings. So where are people getting all their information from? From YouTube, from Instagram. Why will Mr. Modi tell his ministers to have an Instagram account? So you see, the overall media scenario across the world and also in India. After all, we are the most populous country in the world. And the way the internet, it's spread across generations is amazing, unprecedented. We've never seen this. Now, the question that is important, where do we go from here? The more the government tries to control, they tried to close the Twitter account of the CJP, then they opened it. You see, these big companies, whether it be Alphabet. What is Alphabet? Alphabet is YouTube, Google, YouTube, and Android, the Android operating system. Facebook as Meta. That's Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. Just two companies. Facebook, headed by Mark Zuckerberg, who is today in his early 40s. Google is headed by people who are in their early 50s. Where are you? They are the biggest corporation in the world, but they are not here to do social service. They may say anything they like about, freedom of expression, but that same platform is being used not just to spread misinformation, disinformation. You talked about
Yes,
post-truth.
There is also disinformation.
Hateful speech, pornography. So this is the media that the younger generation have learned all about it faster than you and I have. The protest in Jantar Mantar has been going on for more than a month. The 20th of July was important because you reached a tipping point. And when the students and the young people wanted to move and walk to Parliament, they were prevented. And the Delhi police, which comes directly under the Ministry of Home Affairs, which is headed by Amit Shah, the kind of brutality they showed has made the agitation even bigger. I'm 70 years old, Binoy. I have not seen an agitation like this. I remember the Jayaprakash Narayan agitation of 1977, Ramlila Maidan, against Indira Gandhi's emergency. I've seen the anti-Mandal Commission protests in 80s when Vishwanath Pratap Singh was the Prime Minister of India. Then there was the India Against Corruption movement, which took place in Ramlila Maidan again, which was hijacked. It was supposedly led by Anna Hazare, but it was hijacked by the Bharatiya Janata Party, by the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, through one Baba, who's actually a capitalist, Baba Ramdev. He's a businessman. And he had to flee, run away from that side dressed in a sari in the middle of the night. So the India Against Corruption movement was hijacked. And then it led to 2014, Narendra Modi becoming the Prime Minister of India. Why is this different? There are several reasons. Let me give you these reasons one by one. One is led by the youth, young people, students. Number two, it has cut across class, rich and poor. Rich people are coming and giving them food and other things. It has cut across gender, male and female. It has cut across caste, and most importantly, it has cut across religion. So there's Hindu, Muslim Hindus, Muslim Sikhs. This makes it unique. Other aspect of this agitation, it's been spontaneous. It started with the Chief Justice of India, Shri Surya Kant, making a remark that unemployed youth and social activists are like cockroaches. And it was, everybody saw it. It was in an open court, it was recorded and shown. And he, 2 days later, he said, tried to clarify, he said, no, I'm not against young people and unemployed youth. But it was too late. By that time, Abhijit Deepke, sitting in Boston in the United States, had, for, I should say, like a satirical setup, an unregistered party, so-called party called the Cockroach Janata Party. And in no time at all, it had more followers on social media handles like Instagram and Twitter / X than even the Bharatiya Janata Party. They got nervous.
Then, so, can I add one more question?
Yeah, shall I finish and then you answer?
Okay.
So he came to Delhi. Then the Jantar Mantar, in Jantar Mantar, he was supposed to be there for a day or two. And he came there again. It's been going on for well over a month. Then Sonam Wangchuk joined the fast. He fasted for 23 days. That's how long the father of the nation, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, had fasted. Anna Hazare's fast lasted for 11 days. Then the Congress government, or rather the United Progressive Alliance government, agreed. So, this is unique. Remember, Abhijit Deepke is a Dalit. Sonam Wangchuk belongs to a scheduled tribe. But this agitation has gone beyond the Cockroach Janata Party, Abhijit Deepke and Sonam Wangchuk. It is not just North India. Students young people have come from all over India. The agitations are happening in so many locations. Maybe Kerala should have more agitations. It hasn't so far. But,
yes, we have.
But the point I was making is spontaneity, cutting across religion, and the reaction of the government. Brutal, ruthless. Can you imagine? They've closed down all the metro stations in central Delhi. The hotels and the shopkeepers and the business persons are also complaining. You've jammed internet facilities across the central part of Delhi. Another thing that has happened, initially all the political parties were not sure how they should react. Today, all the political parties that are opposed to the Bharatiya Janata Party led NDA government have come together in supporting the students. 3 demands. First, compensate the families of the 20 students who committed suicide because of the leakage of the examination paper, the NEET, the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test. He says, give each family member whose child has committed suicide 1 crore. The government has said, we will give, but not the amount has not been settled. Number 2, he said, 𝐸𝐚𝐥𝐚 𝐔𝐩𝐝 should withdraw, he should stop fasting. Everybody appealed to him. He agreed. People were asking, why did the Union Health Minister and the former BJP President J.P. Nadda was present in the hospital where he was there? 𝐸𝐚𝐥𝐚 𝐔𝐩𝐝 has clarified. They weren't allowing the others. They weren't allowing the opposition people to come in. So the third demand of theirs was talk to us. The spokespersons of the CJP went, first occasion they went to J.P. Nadda's home and they talked to him. Then they said it was useless. He never committed anything. He's again called them. So now the spokespersons of the CJP, including Saurav Das and Danka, they are saying, not Danka, I beg your pardon, his name is Ranka. Ranka, that's correct. So please excuse me, his name is Ranka. Sorry about this. I forgot his name, Ashutosh Ranka. So cut this part out. Huh?
Sure.
Okay. And Saurav Das, they are the spokesperson. Now they're saying, you want to talk to us? You come to us. Come to Jantar Mantar and talk to us. They were not alone. There were 3 students from the All India Students Association, ISA, affiliated to the CPIML, the Communist Party of India, Marxist-Leninist. They were Neha Bora, Amin, Manish. They were fasting. They also broke their fast. So the point that is important to note is the reaction of the government, the reaction of the Supreme Court. By the way, the first time when the high-handedness and the brutality of the Delhi police was presented in the Supreme Court, the same Chief Justice who in a sense started this entire process, the Chief Justice of India, Mr. Surya Kant, what happened? First he said, we don't have time to hear this. We are not interested in watching videos, live videos. You're showing people who have been attacked by pellet guns. You're showing young people who have been brutally hurt by the police, the Delhi police. So I think now they've realized people like me are easily scared. Senior citizens can be scared, but the youth of the country cannot be scared. They are fearless. You've seen the videos where a young man is saying, beat me more. And look at the creativity of the youth, the memes,
Amazing.
the videos, the songs. In Patna, they were protesting. So what did they do? The barriers, they took it away from the police and they used it like a bicycle.
Okay.
They put ropes and they started playing tug of war with the police. They put water cannons and they did a rain dance. This is Patna for you. And then the students are asking the police, where are the tear gas cells? Where are the
I have
tear
seen that
gas-"
video.
Today, all over India, this has spread. So, I gave you a very long answer to your question.
Yeah.
But
We want to hear that.
but
We appreciate that.
this is the way I see. This is why I think it is unprecedented in the recent history of India
To connect with it, how do you see this intersection of roaring unemployment and among the youths and failures like NTA and spontaneous reaction from the students? How do you view this, see this intersection?
For the first time in India, there are more graduates who have given up looking for jobs than ever before. They are graduates, but they're not getting jobs. And they don't want to look for a job, so they will do something or the other to supplement their income or their family income. Somebody will sell fruit, somebody will sell vegetables, somebody will become a gig worker. So this is the reality of this country. This is a young country. This is a country of 145 crore, of which what is the median age? The median age is the age at which the maximum number of citizens are there. It's 28 or 29. So we are seeing the economic crisis also having an impact. So the Gulf War, the increase in the prices of petroleum products and cooking gas, inequality, the gap between the rich and the poor, between Ambani and Adani and others, the inflation, all of these are factors which have contributed to this movement becoming unprecedented. Everybody was surprised, including the CJP, including Mr. Sonam Wangchuk, including the government of India and the opposition. Now, one major demand of the students there and the CJP, they are not accepting. Dharmendra Pradhan istifa do, resign Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, but he is not putting in his papers. Why? Whose ego is it? Is it Dharmendra Pradhan or Pradhan Mantri? Whose ego is being hurt if one minister resigns? You were the education minister. During your tenure, you saw one scandal after another scandal, leakage of papers. Should he not be responsible? Should there not be any ethical or moral responsibility? Okay.
So, do you think the top-down promises like the fast-track courts won't be working?
No, it's too little and too late. Why did they not think of it earlier? Why did Mr. Modi not think, fine, what is fast track court? Has the government of India, the Ministry of Home Affairs, agreed to have an inquiry into the police brutality, into the police atrocities? Can you imagine? Late at night, people provided food, they ordered. The same unemployed graduates who can't do anything else but, work for the app companies, the Zomatos and the Blinkits, they went after the cops, the police. One policeman took away. The entire central part of Delhi, it's a tourist hub, it's a commercial hub, has been completely inactive. Over 16 metro stations in that area has been shut down. But the youth are not bothered. If they have to walk 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers, they are doing it. One important point, which has made the government, they didn't expect. People are coming out in the open and said, my family are BJP supporters, but I am opposed to this government for its policies. BJP supporters, parents, BJP supporters of the BJP who said, as parents, we cannot accept the police brutality. So these are new developments that have happened, which are very important.
The major media outlets are somewhat concealing what is happening in Delhi, or nowadays there is an argument like this media outlets are like the Godi media is actually in fact a truth.
Godi, it was a sarcasm. What is Godi? In Hindi, it is a lap. It is the Godi media is a derogatory term which has been coined by Ravish Kumar to describe a very large section of the mainstream, so-called mainstream media in India, who are silent, who are only singing praises of the government. They are not playing the role of a fourth pillar or the fourth estate of democracy. They are not asking questions to those who are in positions of power. Shall I name them for you?
Yes, maybe you can.
Of course I shall name them for you. Among the females, 𝐑𝐢𝐬𝐚 𝐔𝐩𝐝.
The first one, the primary one.
No, many others. Chitra Tripathi, same channel, Aaj Tak. Then I'll tell you some more names. The lady who asked Mr. Modi about biological, non-biological, whether he is God, God's creation or not. Rubika Liaquat, Navika Kumar. Let's take some of the males. Rajat Sharma, Arnab Goswami, Rahul Shivshankar. Rahul Shivshankar. RSS. Oh, by just a coincidence. There's so many others. There is this gentleman who spent some time in Tihar jail. You know his name?
Yeah.
Doordarshan.
I know.
Well, they are all very, very well-known people. His name is Sudhir Chaudhary.
Chaudhary.
There are several others. I think some people may feel a little sad that I've left out their names, but I think I've mentioned quite a few names. I'm sure there are many others, part of the so-called Godi media. They have been called out. The young people are mocking them. The young people are making fun of them. Why? Everybody realizes the social media, they're getting news from the social media.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine Mr. Modi appealing to the youth and his ministers, they please open Instagram accounts.
Yeah, recently it came in.
Can you imagine? So I'm saying is what we are seeing is something that has not happened before. African American activist and singer Gil Scott-Heron had made a famous many years ago, decades ago, more than 20 years ago. The revolution will not be televised. Now we are seeing this agitation on the ground. Social media. They're jamming the internet. They're conducting mass surveillance. It has gone beyond Pegasus. The Delhi police has put cameras. There are cameras to take your picture. What is this? Taking your picture is what? Facial recognition. You are part of the archives of the Delhi police. I'm there also, I know. My phone has Pegasus. I'm now there also. How do they do it? They take a picture of your face. What is the gap between your two eyebrows? What is the shape of your nose? Where it matches? That's what they're doing. Face recognition. And there are a network of cameras. And they themselves are taking cameras. But the students are telling them, don't you have children? Don't you have young boys and girls who are studying? Do you think about their future? When Rahul Gandhi was agitating outside Narendra Modi's office, residence, I beg your pardon, and they were taking him away, he said, it doesn't matter. He said, they were rough with him. He said, I'm used to it. He said, they came to and whispered in my ear, keep up the good fight. We are seeing what is happening, not just in Jantar Mantar, but all over India.
Yes, it is.
Thank you for speaking with me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.